Qué lugar tan misterioso. Gema de premonición. ¡Los cielos!
Longsword.
No tiene oportunidad contra mis estúpidos animales. No son nada. Abran paso a la nueva emperatriz. Así viejo. Duelo de fantasmas. El fantasma peladito era más hábil que el otro. Ahora le demostraré mis poderes.
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned.
¿Y? Atrás, espíritu.
You don't recognize me? No, of course not. You were just an infant when you were taken from us.
Tienes las mismas marquitas en la frente que
I am
Krillin.
the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the spirit monk order. Your order.
¿Dónde estoy? ¿Es esto Añoranza?
Yes, this is Dirge. Once the home of the spirit monks, a holy order devoted to serving the water dragon. Now, reduced to tainted ruins. You are a spirit monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an infant the day the Emperor and Sun Li attacked our monastery. I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Li when he ripped you from the arms of your dying guardian.
Veo lucha ahí arriba, ¿qué está pasando? Supongo que toda mi vida ha sido una mentira, ¿no? Mira mi rostro de disgusto, viejo.
I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear the truth.
La verdad y nada más que la verdad. Pero no sé si puedo lidiar con la verdad.
The long drought struck the land. For a decade, crops withered and died. Starving people across the Empire demanded that something be done.
Quiero unirme a la fiesta ahí arriba, creo que hay un pez ratas.
Despite his position, Emperor Sun Hai could not alter the natural order. He demanded that his brother, the glorious strategist, concoct a plan to rectify this insult.
Ignominia, ¿qué significa eso?
Through Sun Li's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to seize the Water Dragon's power and her life-giving waters.
Hay una trila ahí. Voy a tener que leer, maldita sea. El emperador debía de estar loco para pensar que eso era aceptable.
The soldiers of the Imperial Army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit monks fought bravely, but I knew the battle was lost. We were beaten.
Otro flashback.
All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying.
Oh, no. Sí, ya lo maté.
I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Qin attacked me, and then Master Li cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li and Prince Qin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond the station and slew the Water Dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the Water Dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful.
No era la gran cosa.
Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Qin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance.
Increíble. Las cosas que me vengo a enterar después de mi muerte. Ese soy yo. Arres, arres, dame viejo.
He killed your guardian. Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master.
El maestro Li. ¿Y la mascarita roja? ¿Máscara de muerte?
His brother, he might
¿Será
still
posible?
claim that power. They disappeared with you in the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Qin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind. And Death's hand.
Dios mío, los vecinitos, ¿cómo están? Cállense, escoria.
You were the last of the spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance.
Dios mío.
You were meant to restore what he helped steal.
¿Cómo hacemos para salvar el mundo, viejo? Con todos estos gusanos hablando alrededor de sus tonterías mundanas y sus niños llorisqueando como animales destetados. Ya veo por qué se le conoce como el glorioso estratega. Ahora tiene el poder de un dios.
Then the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks. But now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li.
Carajo. La dragona del agua sigue creyendo que hay esperanza. La muy ilusa.
You spoke with the water dragon? Of course. Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world.
Bueno, viejo, no quiero apurarte, pero ya tengo ganas de pelear con algo.
That our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge.
A todos les gusta el sonido de su propia voz.
As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear,
La concha de tu madre.
the fountains of Dirge are restored.
No necesito la ayuda de un fantasma.
You forget that you are a ghost yourself. In any case, I serve the water dragon. You must succeed for her sake, so I will help you.
Déjame irme, viejo. Déjame irme.
I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountain.
¿Qué tengo que pelear contra los demonios que estén cuidando las malditas fuentes y después se liberan las fuentes como en todos los malditos RPGs que he jugado en la vida? Se agota el tiempo, empecemos.
You are probably right. We must restore the water dragon's power before Sun Li gains full command of her powers.
Sí. Y si nos quedamos acá debatiendo sobre el pasado, entonces no vamos a conseguir una mierda, así que adiós, abad.
El ritual del encadenamiento. La capacidad de encadenar un espíritu es uno de los mayores honores que la dragona del agua nos ha concedido, por tanto siempre debemos recordar que este don debe ser tratado con el debido respeto. Cuando encadenas un espíritu te conviertes en su guardián, es como si el espíritu fuera tu hijo, aunque tienes la obligación de devolverlo a la dragona del agua para que sea juzgado. Hasta ese momento eres completamente responsable de él. Dado que el espíritu obedecerá todas y cada una de tus órdenes, debes tener siempre en cuenta qué es lo que más le conviene mientras esté bajo tu control. Nunca debes ordenar a un espíritu a hacer algo que pueda afectar al juicio que de él haga posteriormente la dragona del agua. Y aunque se trata de las normas más conocidas del encadenamiento de espíritus, la repetiré aquí de nuevo. En ningún caso debes encadenar el espíritu de una persona viva. Ese tipo de acto puede castigarse con la muerte y es juzgado por la propia dragona del agua.
La dragona del agua es inútil. Inútil. Y que ahora te tengo de acompañante a ti, viejo Krillin. ¿Y esto qué es? Fantasmitas. Ok. Podemos lidiar con ustedes. Solo son basura.
Fantasmitas sobrepotenciados.
Demostrarles tus poderes, Krillin. Estoy rebotando por todas partes. Son muy molestos. Basta. Este es un meteorito.
¿Por qué todos ahora son esponjitas de daño? ¿Se puede saber? Estaba haciendo un paseo por el parque este juego y ahora de repente, ¡pum! Toda esponjita de daño hasta el más insignificante fantasma. Ven, tirarme mierda vos.
El combate no es que sea fluido o variado, es que son todos los mismos ataques una y otra vez. Tengo que spamear esta mierda, se me cansa el dedo. Uy, uy. Ahora soy fantasma, se supone que tengo que poder darle. No, no puedo. Mierda. Dale, dale por atrás, Krillin. Krillin viejo, Krillin anciano. ¡Uy! Pero la defensa, cada rato. ¡Uy!
The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by Lee's promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us.
De modo que te traicionó.
This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood.
Puedes hablar más rápido.
Long before the attack, Lee sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power sustaining us against the army vanished.
Fuiste un tonto al confiar en ellos.
We spirit monks are guided by honor and duty. These values are ingrained in us from birth. I never imagined one of our own could betray us. After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the water dragon to bind their spirits to the fountains.
Parece que recibieron lo que merecían.
Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could never escape. Such is the power of the binding.
¿Qué tiene de malo el encadenamiento?
The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the water dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the water dragon could lead it into the afterlife.
¿Y por qué me das toda esta maldita información inútil? Sigo sin comprender qué tiene de malo.
The binding is a great gift from the water dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. The spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature.
¿Puedes enseñarme a encadenar a seres vivos?
Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing.
Ah, qué aburrido.
The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the water dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it when needed. But this is not the time for lessons or instruction. The Guardian is dead, but you must place the seal on the fountain for it to be fully restored.
Eso es todo. Tanta charla inútil para poner el sellito ahí y listo. Toma sellito. Estúpido viejo charlatán. Me hace perder el tiempo.
It worked. The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened.
Sí, ya veo. Bla bla bla, los sellitos, bla bla bla. Encadenar almas, encadenar vivos, ¿para qué? Para poner el sellito ahí al carajo. ¿Eh?
You have nothing to fear here. Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm you.
De todos modos, no podrían hacerme ningún daño.
The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war. They fight, they fall, only to rise and fall again. Lee cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Lee take you, and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor had sealed the gates behind me.
Así que corriste como un cobarde y ahora no puedes volver a entrar.
My spirit cannot leave Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gates. I cannot say what fate lies ahead. But after 20 years, your return gives me reason to hope once more.
Pues no te esperances mucho. Esperancito. Solo combate inútil. Vamos al patio interior.
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Sí.
Great mistress, it is heaven itself to see you again. I have been so lost without your wisdom.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Song. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed contacting the last.
No quiero interrumpir el encuentro romántico, pero hay prisa.
You are the last. There is no one else that can do what you are destined to do. I had to conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross to this realm.
Me has usado, igual que lo ha hecho el maestro Lee.
The glorious strategist laid his plans carefully. The only thing he could not account for was my intervention in the instant after the Emperor's death, before he took my power. You were doomed long before I or my abbot entered your company. Had you deviated from Sun Li's plan, he would have ended his experiment at a time I was still helpless. Li is consuming my power, drawing it through the amulet he stole when he betrayed you. You must restore the next fountain before it is too late.
Sí, menos charla y voy a hacerlo más rápido. Detuve al emperador, puedo detener a Lee.
Perhaps, but Sun Hai did not have your amulet. Fortunately, you now see that as a spirit monk, essence gems will serve you without it. It is a pathway, not a source of power. The amulet trains you to access what is already present, something Sun Li misunderstood. However, as a focus, it still allows him to take my power much faster than his brother did. Let the wisdom of the abbot guide you if you need aid. Restore the second fountain, and I will speak to you again, if I am able.
Tómate tu tiempo.
I sense my former student refuses to rest easy. The
Linda
time for
armadura, viejo
subtlety is
traidor.
past. You are too valuable to abandon a second time. Come, we must return to Dirge.
Ya iremos por ti, viejo estúpido.
Second fountain is here, but the seal is missing. This could only be possible if the guardian bound to this fountain has been destroyed.
Bien, una cosa menos de la que preocuparse.
This is troubling. I feel a foul taint here. Something worse than the corruption of the Emperor. Something older. Something not of this realm. There are unnamed things barred from entering both the mortal world and the spirit realm. But with the water dragon gone, such a being may have crossed into Dirge. Such a creature would be drawn to the corruption of the fountain. It must have destroyed the Guardian and hidden the seal so the fountain could never be restored.
Basta con que me digas dónde está para que pueda matarle.
The creature would not go far. Wait. Do you feel that? Something is coming.
No. No veo nadie. ¿Dónde? ¿Qué carajo es eso? Un toro siamés. Ay, Dios. Prepárate a morir, demonio. Bla, bla, bla. Te voy a limar los cuernos. Que no vamos a pelear ahora. Cobarde. Cobarde. Rápido, vamos tras él.
It must have a lair around here. If we face it there, its strength will be at its greatest. But we have little choice if we are to recover the seal. But there may be a way to yet overcome this demon. I know of a gem here in the monastery. A gem of great power. You can use it to help defeat this monster.
No la necesito. No necesito ayuda para derrotar a un demonio.
You alone understand the full extent of your capabilities. But the gem will augment your strength. You would be foolish to ignore it. The gem has been kept here in the monastery for many generations, guarded by powerful spells that keep evil at bay. The spells persisted, even after Dirge fell. The demon seeks to lure us to its lair, but it may also be trying to lure us away from the gem. We must go through the opposite arch if you wish to claim the gem.
Puedo encargarme de este demonio. Nada puede detenerme.
You are the last spirit monk. The wards will not keep you from the gem. But take care. Its power will be like a beacon drawing all manner of dark spirits near.
No me voy a perder más el tiempo.
Battling through such creatures may be just as difficult as facing the demon. In any case, the choice is yours.
¿Por dónde se había ido el cornudo? Pues ya. Vamos a ver si hay cositas aquí. Una trick.
Algo va mal. La dragona del agua no lo quiere decir abiertamente, pero percibo que está preocupada por algo. Nadie más sospecha, ni siquiera sus vigilantes, pero ella es la dragona del agua y si quiere que lo sepamos seguramente nos lo dirá. Aún así la tormenta sigue creciendo. La semana pasada uno de los guardianes de la fuente dejó su puesto sin vigilancia y se han producido más conflictos entre los monjes durante el último año de los que puedo recordar. La tormenta está acumulando fuerza y parece tenerlo todo a punto para golpear de lleno en el corazón de Añoranza. No puedo afirmarlo con rotundidad, pero creo que los monjes de los espíritus y el imperio entero están en grave peligro. Lo único que puedo hacer es confiar en que la dragona del agua también lo perciba y se está preparando para lo que pueda pasar.
Y aquí que tenemos cositas. Ahí estás, estúpido cornudo. Ush. Malditos fantasmas sobrepotenciados. No tengo tiempo para ustedes, no lo tengo. ¿Qué pasa que? Uy, no, vos otra vez. No es posible. Dale, viejo. Ponete las pilas, no estás haciendo nada. El fantasma con la mascarita te hace... te humilla. Y yo me estoy enfrentando a un señor de los fantasmas. Maldito seas. De la cantidad de hit points que tenía. De la gran puta. Oh, este también, ¿no? Son esponjas de daños ahora de repente. Tiene sentido, viejo. ¿Qué carajo estoy buscando? ¿Dónde? Vale, agarra eso. Gema brillante de Kiri. ¿Esta es la gema? Parece que no. Otro más de ustedes.
What's this? Another spirit drawn to this place? Another ghost seeking to claim the power of the gem? Your quest will end in failure, as did mine. For 20 years, I have sought to pass the wards protecting this gem. Its power calls out to me, yet the magic guarding this prize has kept me at bay. None can pass.
Fuera de mi vista, espíritu.
You are bold. Do you not know my power? I could snuff out your existence like a flame. But wait! There is something different about you. You bear the mark of the water dragon. You can pass through the wards. As will I, once I have devoured your spirits.
Puedes intentarlo, estúpido. Uy. Estilo del ministro rojo. Ok, dame la porquería de esto también. El ojo del demonio. ¿Para qué sirve eso? El ojo del demonio. 6. Tampoco la gran cosa. Podría sacar este espíritu capaz. Sí. Me pongo esto. ¿Verdad? Lo que tengo una subida de nivel más. Listo. ¿Era por acá? No lo sé. No lo sé. Ay, Dios, este lugar. ¿Esto lo leí? Sí, esto lo leí. Alguien responde, no sé por dónde estoy yendo. No puedo mover esta mierda. ¿Dónde se fue el cornudo? Ah, pues. Solamente para una gemita que me dan más 6 en todas las cosas. Es una estupidez. Avancemos. No nos detengamos por nada. Bueno, por ratitas quizás para matarlas oportunamente. Son tan insignificantes que ni siquiera hace falta detenerse por ellas. Un hombre rinoceronte. Sí, llenó el camino de monitos de mierda. ¿Alguna fuente para recargar? Añoranza cueva. Vamos ahí. Dios, que es una fuente. No la hay. No la hay. No hay fuente para recargar. No. Dale, pegale, viejo. No te quedes ahí parado mirando. Que no haya una trampa. ¿Dónde estás?
You have served the water dragon who once ruled Dirge. But your mistress has no power here now.
Vas a morir.
Dirge belongs to the master I serve. His strength grows. He feeds on the taint of this place. And when he is ready, he will unleash us on the mortal world.
Dame el sello o te destruiré.
I do not fear you, for the power of my master flows through me. I voice his will, for all must bow down to him in time. The earth, the heavens, the living and the dead, all bow before my master when he unleashes
Estás bebiendo.
himself from Dirge.
Eso es asqueroso. Es un asco.
But do not fear, you will be spared this fate, for I will rend your spirit into nothingness.
Deja de babear, maldito animal asqueroso. Ya me casé de ti. Muere. Eso no fue nada.
Ukia, ipana nuku iwa ir, nika sanaria, iruru ninua sa irkana. Usair kognato, hanatia, katanano, shavatoyo, wukuina nukawa ir, kognato sihir ipana niniku, sisifirku. Wotowil ukawana ir usuwana da hoki, niato nonapadi iruvir.
Maté a tu esbirro y puedo matarte a ti.
Satatawi ir kuwana ir sumir ipodoki. Wanawa vuku no suku nia awafawa ir sutok.
In all my long years of study and all my life, I have never heard of a being of such malevolent evil as this. I knew spirits and demons would overrun Dirge after the Emperor defiled it. But the corruption is far greater than I ever feared. And worse is yet to come. The temple itself is the center of Dirge's corruption. The taint is at its strongest there. I shudder to think what unknown evil might await us inside.
Puede que tengas miedo de lo que nos espera, pero yo no, viejo cobarde.
The water dragon has faith in you, and I see you have faith in yourself. I must believe such faith is justified. In any case, we have found the seal. We should return to the fountain by the courtyard gates. Restore it with the seal you took from the demon, and the gates to the temple courtyard should open.
Primero vamos a ver si hay más cositas aquí, porque, bueno, estoy muerta, pero el oro puede utilizarse de todos modos, supongo. Habrá vendedores aquí. ¿Vendedores fantasmales? Quiero creer que sí. No, maldita sea con las trampas, está lleno de trampas este lugar. No puedo abrir esa puerta, bueno, me voy. La fuente, el emblema, abrir la puertita del patio. Lo tengo. ¿Dónde mierda estaba la fuente? Por ahí. Por aquí, sigue todo por aquí. Abajo de las lamparitas chinas. Au. Llámate a su amo, estúpidos. Y no hay nada que puedan hacer al respecto. Vamos a recargar esto. Toma, emblema. Abrime la maldita puerta. Sácame de este estúpido lugar. Ya no soporto a este viejo. Sí, ya se abrió.
The second fountain is restored. The gates to the temple courtyard have opened.
Gracias a mí. ¿Cuánto queda hasta que Añoranza sea restaurada?
You speak as if restoring Dirge was some minor task. Remember, when Dirge fell, the very essence of the water dragon was corrupted.
No me importa.
The power of the water dragon is divine. Any mortal touched by it would be instantly consumed. However, the Emperor found a way to corrupt the divine power. The immortal purity of the water dragon was befouled by human blood spilled in the fountains. Her power was tainted, allowing the Emperor, mortal, to seize his own.
Ya basta, que hay que ir ahora.
The gates are open. We can make our way through the temple courtyard to the temple itself. Inside the temple, you can complete the restoration of Dirge.
Pues manos a la obra. Maldito. Abran paso, fantasmas inútiles. ¿Por ahí? ¿Por aquí? No lo veo, es invisible. No. ¿Por qué tengo activado esto? ¿A todo esto dónde están mis acompañantes? ¿Siguen ahí en la ciudad flotante o qué? ¿O murieron? Los mató el maestro Lee, el estratega malvado. Maldito. Va a pagar por hacerme pasar por todo este maldito tedio. ¿Qué era ahí? ¡Puto fantasma! Ay, la cámara de este juego. No veo, cámara. No me pongas esa columnita ahí adelante. Qué hija de la puta. ¿Sabes qué? Igualmente nada más tengo que tocar el gas, así que qué importa. No sé ni para qué quiero verlos. Es todo lo mismo. Y esa pelea fue el pedo. Ay. Y ahora aquí hay algo. Destrucción. Destrucción y nada más que destrucción. Es el futuro del imperio de Jade. Va a quedar así cuando yo sea su emperatriz. Tengo grandes planes para este lugar, viejo. Grandes planes. Ay. Otra vez tú, maldita sea.
The second fountain is restored, and for this I thank you. But from this point on, Abbot Song cannot travel with you. He must lead his fellows from their cursed existence.
Great Mistress, I have tried to lead them to freedom, but they will not listen to me. They cannot even see me. Let me continue on and redeem myself for this fate.
Sí,
You
vete.
suffered doubt and defeat, but you are strengthened by the actions of this spirit monk. Go. Lead your fellows to victory and rest. Your path does not lie in the temple.
El templo de la perdición.
Mistress, it is all so clear. I will do as you say, and the spirit monks shall avenge the great slaughter of 20 years ago.
Sí, ve con tu misión de 20 años, viejo inútil. ¿Ha sido una excusa para librarte de él?
Abbot Song has done all he can for us. For too long he has been apart from his brethren. Now he can finally join them, though their ultimate victory will be up to you. A great evil awaits, and only you have the power to defeat it. Destroy the creature corrupting my temple. Do this, and the restoration of Dirge will be complete.
Ya iba siendo hora, acabemos con esto.
The true corruption of Dirge rests in the temple, where Emperor Sun Hai struck me down. That desecration drew terrible things to Dirge, beings not part of the natural order. An abomination has gorged itself for 2 decades on the pain and suffering released with my murder. 20 years growing strong, feasting on the death of a god.
Yo me alimento de dioses también.
All creatures,
Mierda.
all spirits, even the gods, have their
¿Por qué hablas tan pausadamente,
But this
estúpida mujer?
nameless thing
Me haces saltear
is
conversaciones
still part of our
accidentalmente.
existence. It is a manifestation of all that is wrong in our world. Sun Hai disrupted the natural order, and unknowingly gave birth to a mindless evil driven only by instinct and hunger. It feeds and it grows, and now you must destroy it.
Si puede morir, entonces puedo matarlo. Referencia a Depredado.
I cannot aid you in this battle. The very taint that feeds your enemy keeps me from entering. Destroy it. Cleanse my temple, and I will speak with you inside.
Quizás me alíe con ese ser impío porque no te soporto. Maldita mujer dragona del agua, lo que seas.
You cannot join this battle. Your destiny lies in the temple at the top of the stairs.
Estoy buscando cositas, fantasmas, no me presté atención. No me presté atención para nada. No, no hay nada. Aquí no hay nada. Quemamos el sello. El último sello. Y matamos a la bestia que habita aquí. O me alío con ella. Podría aliarme con ella si existe la posibilidad. ¿De qué te ríes? Deja de reírte. ¿El Mene? ¿Dónde es el Mene? ¿3 hermanas? ¡Oh, Dios mío! No puedo enfrentarme a mí misma. Soy muy hábil. ¡Ay, Dios! Bonitas. Yo soy la más fuerte de todas. Y lo demostraré con mi espadita. Mi espadita recientemente adquirida, porque esta no es la mía la que estuve usando durante toda la partida. De hecho, la agarré de un soldado caído en ese estúpido mundo fantasma que estuve antes. ¡Ay, no me ralentizaste! ¡Maldita! ¡Maldita sea yo! No son gran cosa. Mira. No pueden compararse al original. Te atreves a piñarme contra la pared, ¿eh? Usas mis propias tácticas contra mí. Eres una buena imitación de mí. Jamás usaría este estúpido estilo. Ups. Eso fue todo. La luz me ciega. ¿Qué carajo fue eso? ¿Y eso qué es?
The taint is destroyed. My temple is cleansed. Dirge is restored. After 20 years, my spirit may once more return to my temple.
Solo lo he hecho para que me vuelvas a la vida.
Your words reveal that which is least pleasing about you. No true spirit monk would be so selfish. Though I blame Lee and his training for this, not you.
Sí, malvado. Me hizo malvada. Su influencia.
I can act now, but not for long. Sun Lee will soon command all of my power. To complete my restoration, you must return to the mortal world. Find my body and destroy it.
¿Que te mate? Todo eso ya lo sé.
Be prepared. Sun Lee will not fall as easily as his brother. The Emperor had to proceed slowly. Sun Lee has used the amulet to take much more power far more quickly.
No.
He has grown so strong that he cannot be defeated while my body still lives. Not even by you. You must find my body in the palace and destroy it before you face him.
Bueno. ¿Me vas a devolver a la vida o no?
I am the shepherd of the dead. I can restore your life, though the act will drain me of what little power I reclaimed, and may expose you to even more danger. The maddened spirits that swarm this realm hunger for passage anywhere. I will not be able to stop them following you, but there is no other way.
No.
Remember, find my body in the palace and destroy it, or you will not be able to defeat Sun Lee. Enter the portal. I return to you the life that was so wrongly taken.
Adiós, tonte. Abran el portal. La emperatriz quiere su trono.
All right, everyone calm down. We managed to lose them, but we'll have to stay out of sight for a while.
But what can we do now? The last hope for the Empire died in the palace.
I don't know. We'll think of something. For now, we have to make sure we survive.
All is not lost.
Este ya era alma. Estúpida mujer.
We must go to Dirge.
Escucha mi llamada.
We must go to Dirge, quickly. There's no time to explain.
Vengan a mí, ineptos. Estar muerta, apesta. Todos hablan mucho. Les encanta hablar. Escuchar el sonido de su propia voz. Maldita sea.